recording. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay. But yeah, streaming and uploading to YouTube. I will say I don't really like editing that much, which I think is my downfall. But it's really fun. I do enjoy it. You do get the occasional weird comment, like that one. I took a screenshot of that chat. I was like, this is the weirdest thing anyone has told me. I'm also like a relatively new streamer. I started in November. I wanted to do it before, but I didn't have the space on my laptop and to do that and stuff. And I was like going to college and stuff, so no time for that. But I do enjoy it. You do get the occasional weird comments, but I do think overall I have a really positive experience with streaming and with the people I've met. So I say go for it. It's fun. It's nice. You get to chat with people. Yeah. But yeah. What? Oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool fact. I love that.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
I'm so sure.
Well, this is troublesome.
I love it when it turns out two characters in the same, well, in this case in the same game, but in like a show or anything like that, they're actually married. I'm just like, that's so sweet. It's gonna make me cry.
If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Also, there was this other comment. It's not as weird as the other one that made me vastly uncomfortable. It's just like, it was just a little, I don't know, it made me feel a little uncomfy, if you would. It's not even like a bad one. It's just like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. But it was like this dude, he hopped in during one of the Persona streams. I was like real hyped, you know, how are you? How you've been? You know, have you ever played this game before? Blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, I'm just, and then he dropped a follow instantly. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, no, I'm just following because you're cute. And I was like, thanks. It does make me kind of uncomfortable. I think I said thanks in like a tone, so I think he caught the drift and he unfollowed. Cause like, while I appreciate the compliment, I do want people to watch me because they enjoy watching me, not because of my appearance, but my personality or the games that I'm playing or something like that. Not just because of my like outward appearance. Also, if that's like the only reason why you're following me, it was like, it's a little uncomfortable, but yeah.
But sir.
But yeah, like I said, most people on here are really nice, really supportive, really friendly, totally worth streaming and hanging out with.
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Uh-huh.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it.
What? What? He passed away? When did he pass away? I should have brought her flowers or something. I should have brought her a card. I should have... What? That is... Oh my god, I feel so... I should have been like, my fucking condolences. What do you mean he passed away? No.
If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Oh, also, there are a lot of people, if you think that not showing your face would help, but you still want to stream, you know, if, of course, you know, if you still don't feel comfortable streaming or YouTubing, you know, don't force yourself to do it. But There are a lot of people who use VTubers so they don't have to show their face and stuff. If that helps with the shyness, I don't know if it would or not. Oh my god, he died.
That's what you want,
Oh, that's...
isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
And like he it's also a bummer because like it's always a bummer when someone dies of cancer, but like I don't know him, but I'm assuming he's not like, you know, 102, really old, lived like a full life, had a long marriage, you know, had the whole shebang that, you know, you would want someone who wants that type of stuff in their life to have. So like it's really sad that it was cut short.
I'll make myself clear
Damn.
again. Failure
It's a shame.
isn't an option. We need results.
Yeah, this guy also gave me bad vibes. He was always
I
sus
understand.
when I first played.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Bold measures, results no matter what.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
To him,
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
great.
Yes.
Oh,
Everything is proceeding as planned.
you're such a kiss ass. Now I'm gonna have to act like this to Akechi because
Ram!
I need the extra content. I already messed up enough.
Sojiro?
Oh yeah.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Yikes.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
Oof.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
Time to come clean.
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over?
Honestly, you could have just lied and been like, I'm a huge fan of them, and I got a custom calling card made just cause blah blah blah, and I was gonna hang up on my room later, you know. But, you know, I'm not in this game. I'm not in this game.
This isn't just some game you're playing.
I could have made up a lie.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Let's see, oh. Oh. Oh, that's... You should do it. You should do it. And you know, if you need any advice, I've played through that part now technically twice. You know, I've got the advice. But more importantly, Hanoi, he's got 3,000 hours in this game or something like that. So you should ask him for advice. He's got you more than I do. But yeah.
Explain.
Yeah. It sucks that he died. Yeah. If for some reason I happen to go to another convention or something with her in it, I don't know. I feel like voice actors would get flowers at conventions. It wouldn't be weird if I got, because I feel, so I'm like, damn. Because I'm like condolence flowers, but don't say it's condolence flowers, because then that'll just bring up what happened, which will just make her sadder again. But you know, if it's not weird, I would like to give her flowers to comfort her, whether or not she knows that it's related to her husband dying. So I'm not gonna mention it. If I like give her a little present or something like that, I won't mention it, because that'll just bring up the emotions, and you know, it'll just be a bummer.
Can't me?
Oh,
Explain.
oh. She's not ready for this.
If this keeps up, Futaba's...
She just started socializing again. Don't blame Futaba. I'll explain everything. Please forgive this. I'll explain everything.
I'm
The other
talking to
two options
Futaba
sound
here, you
sketchy.
know.
It relates to me. So,
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one?
yeah,
They trigger a change of heart in you?
it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would never bring it up to her out of respect, because, like, you know, it just. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice, though, when I did go to that convention, that there were, like, other conventions that, you know, I can't go to because, like, proximity and stuff like that. But it seemed like she had, like, a list of places that she was going, and I was like, huh, she's doing a convention tour. So, yeah.
How
But yeah, I would never bring that up to her. But maybe next time I'll get her, like, a little present or something, and not mention what it's for, just be like, yeah, I played Royal. That shit was really fun. I wanted to get you a present because I really, really, really love that game. And you know what? Futaba's now my favorite character, or something like that. But yeah. I actually don't know who is my
Ever
favorite
since
character.
Mom
don't know.
died. There was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Sojiro, parenting for the win. But yeah.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same
yeah.
as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition.
She was
I wondered about
murdered.
it myself too. But
She
still.
was murdered. Yeah. Futaba's gone through it. When did you notice? So you found out. I mean, he did say Futaba's mom did hint that she was probably gonna die soon. And that's really weird. If, you know, in normal circumstances, that's really weird. So you found out. When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
Ah.
At
Oh,
first, I
you're
just
talking about with
chalked it up as
Futaba.
other kids being a better support for you than any adult.
I thought you were talking about, like what her mom said before she passed. That you found, like,
As I
weird.
kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind.
Oh, but also, thanks for telling me about the requirements, because I'm gonna try my best to do it now. I hope I can still do it.
I thought your
Maybe I
case
can still do
kinda
it.
seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Zero's he's such a good dad figure. Love this man.
Sojiro.
Such a good dad.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, that's really sad. Yeah. I'll like I said, I will never, you know, bring that up to her or anything. If I happen to see her at another convention, maybe I'll, you know, get some candy or I don't know. some flowers. Nothing too crazy, and just be like, oh my god, you know, I love your work. Also, when you meet a lot of people, there's also a good chance maybe that she won't remember me. So yeah, yeah. I'll just be like, yeah, Futaba, favorite character. And she seemed like so fine at the time. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the convention I went to was it in the beginning of August? I think this one.
Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking.
That I might die soon? That is pretty weird.
That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death.
That's very oddly specific and weird.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
I don't know, that's a suspicious joke. That would prompt
But
questions.
it happened exactly as she said.
Yeah.
If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down.
Yeah, I think the convention was in August of last year. Maybe it was the beginning of August, maybe it was the
something I
end of
wanna
August.
ask
I went with a friend. It was still like summertime. August was kind of like the summer fall time. I think it was August. I know it was in October. Maybe it was the beginning of September, but I think it was in August. I'm pretty sure it was in August.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Yeah,
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
yeah.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Yep.
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet. Nothing, you're sharp. Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals.
Hey, listen, we haven't killed anybody. We haven't. We're not murderers.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them!
Yeah.
That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Oh.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke. Believe what you want. This is no joke.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You really are a Phantom Thief?
Yeah.
For crying out loud.
Hey, I'm not a killer though.
Sojiro!
I haven't done anything terrible.
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
And her for like 2 months. I think she's been a Phantom Thief for like 2 months or something like that.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
3. Oh yeah, Morgana. The talking cat.
Wait, killed?
She was killed!
Yeah.
I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Yeah, you didn't kill her.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
You're such a dad. I love it. That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
Oh yeah, we're gonna tussle. He's gonna be catching these hands.
I see.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Oh, such a dad.
I mean, who would believe such a story?
That's true.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
He's a real one. He's a real G.
Let me just say one thing, though.
He doesn't snitch.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Okay. I get why, cause you're like, you know, so then we can all be safe. You know, you're being a father figure. I get it. I'm just gonna say why, even though I know.
Just do as I say.
Yeah, I do watch a lot of anime. I watch pretty much every genre. The only things that I don't really like. Okay, slice of life is usually a miss because usually it's kind of boring. Unless there's other elements to it. Usually I don't like isekai animes. However, the latest farming anime has been very peaceful. It has brought me a lot of like chill peace. I just feel like, wow, everything's so nice in this anime. Everything's so comfy. It's my comfort anime. It's like the new farming one. And then animes with harems. I usually don't like those because they annoy me. I'm just like, I'm like, there is a winning couple, okay? Just pick one of these girls. I don't want the wishing, the washing. Just pick someone and go with it. Most of the time, but yeah. I do watch action. I watch romance. Comedy is a hit or miss, but some of it's good. I don't really watch horror. And then let's see here. Yeah, I watch pretty much like every genre. Yeah.
If by chance you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
You know, we're gonna work it out. It's fine. But yeah, I've been watching anime for the last 11 years. So yeah. Yeah. I will say the big like older shonen anime, I can't really like have a discussion on those because I never really got into them. So like Naruto, Bleach. I've watched some episodes of this stuff like here and there, but it never really like I never really got like pulled into it, you know. One Piece is a lot of episodes. Yeah, so like the big stuff I haven't watched, the big older stuff. I've like the big shonen anime now, like Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan stuff. I'm caught up except for the latest Attack on Titan season, which is one like what is it like a 2-hour long episode that's half of the third part of the 4th and final season. I'm not quite caught up on that yet, but yeah, and then finished I just forgot the name. Mob Psycho 100. Finished that. 10 out of 10. Amazing. Also, I do really love romance anime. If you give me a cute romance anime, I'm excited. So yeah, basically like any genre, but there are some like animes that you would think I probably like got into that I'm just not into. Oh, yeah, I'm all caught up on Fairy Tail. I dropped My Hero Academia after season 4, I think. It's the magic dude with the little girl assistant. The lolly assistant. After that season, I was like, oh, I'm gonna just drop. I feel like I'm putting more time watching it than the worth is giving back. You know, it's just not worth it. It's like the exchange of time is not worth it. So I'm not caught up on that. 86. I've heard of that one. I haven't watched that one. I heard it was good. Isn't season 2 of that airing? Yeah. Oh, I haven't watched. I watched the first season of Made in Abyss. That was good. I haven't watched the second season yet. And then what is the other one?
Then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
We've got this covered, Sojiro. Don't worry about it. What is it? Oh, 2 Year Eternity. I haven't watched the second season. But the first season, I was bawling like a baby. Every 3 seasons, I was just like tissues. Just like the sheer amount of tissues I was using. I was fucking crying. It was devastating. So I'm not sure if I'm ready for that emotional stuff yet.
We're done talking about this.
However, that being said, I don't know. Oh no, during this moment of discussion here with like Sojiro and them and Futaba and the stuff, there was a moment. Sojiro was talking and my eyes were starting to like get a little, I could feel they were getting a little like watery, and I was like, no, I already played this once. I can't cry. I cannot cry. During this scene, that makes no sense. I already played this once. Hold it back. Pull it together.
Come on.
So
Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
But yeah, I will say though, when I first finished playing this game, I bawled like a bitch at the end of it because I was so sad that it was over. And that being said, I will try to hold the tears back. However, I might cry at the end of this game. Again, maybe not as much, but I will probably cry. I'll probably go through the motions. It's like, because it's such a long game with like so many.
If you turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
With so many characters that I love, and it's over, and I'm like, oh my god, it's over. You know.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired.
You know what? That's fair. You're emotionally drained for the day. That is fair. Oh, Spy X Family? I read the manga. I'm not all caught up on the manga. I stopped reading the manga like a year or 2 ago. I watched the first core. Is it a core? It's the... Yeah, first core of the first season. I know they have like a second core that's coming out for Spy X Family currently. Watch Chainsaw Man. Okay, controversial take. A little overhyped, I'm just saying. People hyped it up too much. The main character gives me an ick. Yeah. I'm gonna end it there. Toradora, I watched that. That was one of the first animes I watched, I think. Probably within like the first like 2 years when I first started watching anime. Have that. I'm currently collecting the manga back there. And then I have a bookshelf. Rent a Girlfriend. Haven't watched that. I'll be honest. That's a harem anime. I will not be touching that. I'll be honest. Okay. How did the Phantom Thieves? Probably Ryuji. I do love Ryuji. And thanks. I will probably have no choice but to let all the emotions flow. When he knows everything, you gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? He likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Jelly was not okay. We likely would not be receiving these messages. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think if that's the case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? I mean, it makes sense. We should have already come to that conclusion. Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same methods used by the culprit we're pursuing right now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Government official, someone very powerful. I wonder why I picked that. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it makes sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
We got this. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I think Ryuji. He's a himbo. I love him. I love my boy Ryuji. Also, I shouldn't have done that because the mic on the earbuds is like right here. But yeah.
Hey,
Another box came for you. Ooh, my sketchy stuff I've been buying. Oh. Okay, I haven't
write
saved in a
something.
while. I should do that. Oh. Hey Futaba, why are you still here?
Sorry.
I mean, you can hang out here, but like, I don't know why you're still here. It's my fault, all because all this happened because I kept the calling card. It's all good. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. He'll sleep on the sofa. I mean, you could sleep on the sofa if you want. I'm not gonna say no, but you know, it seemed like it was very accepting of things, so I feel like it's safe for you to go home. However, if you say no, you can stay here. You can stay here if you want. Okay. I'm gonna go home night. Alright. Let's see, can I buy more stuff?
Yep. Yep.
No? Okay.
I should
Guess I
write
can't
something.
use that. Oh, I already, you know what? I like to save. I'm that person. Can't save too much. Okay, well, I already maxed out on kindness, so I don't have to check on the plant. Ooh.
Yep.
What? I know I got a souvenir from my date with Hifumi. I don't know if it was technically a date or not, but like, we're currently dating. My first date with Hifumi to put on the shelf, but I can't do that. Alright, let's sleep.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh, great. Love that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I watched my anime's sub. Yeah, you know, okay, also, okay, controversial Persona 5 take. I do think Morgana's comments on Ryuji could, you know, we could roll it back a lot. You know, we could chill out a little bit. We don't have to tear down my boy Ryuji like that, you know. But I do love Morgana because Morgana is a cute cat. Even if he has his moments, I still like him. Even if he did that runaway scene that was kind of annoying, you know, we've all been there. We've all gone through the motions and acted sporadically, I don't know, and inconvenienced people before. So I'm like, you know, Morgana, you know, it's fine. I still love you. You're still cute. I love you. You're great for healing. You're useful. Yeah. Also, I really want to find, one day, I want to get a cat that looks like Morgana and then name them Morgana. Because I like him. I like him. But he could roll back the comments on my boy Ryuji. Could roll those back.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Great.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
look.
Yeah, I know.
Those
We're
who
in big
provide
trouble.
information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Great.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
What? That's really cool. I don't really keep up with the whole voice actors and what roles they're in. I usually can't keep track unless I can kind of notice who they are. Like, I forgot his name from Your Lie in April. Well, not the actor. The character for the main dude in Your Line April, isn't he also the same one who is in Demon Slayer as Tanjiro? I'm pretty sure they're like by the same voice actors. I used to follow him on Twitter, and like he had twins, I think like 2 years ago or something. I usually recognize his voice, usually. And then, yeah, I don't keep up with names though. I'm bad with names. And then the actress. Okay, so the first anime that I watched that really got me into anime was Shakugan no Shana. So the voice actress who played Shana also voice acted for a lot of other tsundere characters, and I usually recognize her voice. Those are about the only two people I can recognize their voices of. Yeah, they're like distinct to me, but yeah.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Okay, but Futaba will also be arrested. That's insane. You're gonna report us? Only if we get caught. I know you won't report us.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
I know,
Even
I know.
people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
And it'll happen every day, even at school.
Yeah.
Why did this happen?
Sorry, there was no choice. I didn't know it would. I'm sorry.
This isn't about me.
Such a dad.
Well,
He's such a dad. I love it.
how do I put this?
I love it. He's, it's great. I'm just like,
I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
wow. It's also really nice when you think back at the beginning of the game when Sojiro was so cold. And he was like, you got charged as a criminal or whatever because you didn't mind your business. Sure, you tried sticking up for that lady and making sure that she didn't get sexually assaulted, but you should have minded your own business or whatever, to being like, yeah, you're a fugitive now. But, you're not doing anything bad, I guess. Futaba's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah.
All I can do now is give you shelter.
Oh,
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I won't. I know, don't worry. Believe in me. I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Such a dad.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too
I
much
hate
pressure
you.
on them.
You suck ass.
With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1.
Great. Great. Let me see here. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I could never do a voice acting job. I can barely read out loud well enough, okay? Let alone actually see, to me, I feel like I'm very expressive with my voice. But I know a lot of people have commented that usually my voice is fairly monotone unless you get me excited. And then it's gonna spike. But for the most part, it's kind of like this. So voice acting, having different types of voices for different characters and roles, not in my repertoire. That's not happening. But I think that's really, really cool. That's cool. Let's see here. I don't think I know. What is DMC for? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I also try to not skip dialogue and stuff whenever they're talking, because I do know voice actors, they put in a lot of effort and stuff for their work and their talent. And I don't want to just skip through the dialogue. They put in that effort. I want to respect that. Although sometimes I do accidentally click ahead and I'm like, ah, shit.
That will be when their curtain falls.
Most of the time I usually though kind of go back and rewatch what I fast forwarded past because I feel bad. I'm like, okay, roll the voices.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Ketchy suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been way too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen? Man, just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? Oh. Wait, hold on. let me zoom in so I can see this. Oh, yeah, I can't really see that. Oh, Devil May Cry, that makes sense. Okay. So I tried zooming in. The blue text over the afternoon was kind of hard to read. So, I'm sorry, I can't. And there's like no notification in chat about who it was. I'm so sorry. But thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't, I was trying to look at it. And I was like, it's not, my eyes can't follow the letters currently. Sorry. Oh, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Oh, now I got a sound in my ear. Something gonna pop up again? Or was that just a delayed sound? That might have been a delayed sound. But thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You see the news. I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. Oh, also I should read chat. My bad. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Devil May Cry games. I think it's a game franchise, right? Also, okay, I feel like it's related. But I have watched the Devilman anime that came out in like 2018 or something like that, 2020. That was good. Let's see here. I'm not sure we'll really get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let us talk more in person.
We're wanted now.
Yeah, we're fugitives.
Rewards 30 million yen? What is this, a
We're
comic book?
fugitives of the law.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Yeah.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
Yeah.
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed.
Yep.
It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
You know, if we didn't help him though, Haru would have still married that disgusting man. So, we saved her. And it was, it was all worth it. We'll get out of this.
What about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
Nah, they're definitely corrupt.
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Yeah.
Cheap. It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us.
It's impressive. It's evil, but impressive.
So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
Yeah, probably not. Oh. Thanks, Fenoy. I appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Yeah! The fucking tin can. I'm like, first off, what we're not gonna do is force ourselves onto anybody. Second off, what we're not gonna do is abuse an animal. I was like, you better be glad I'm not actually in this game. I would have fucking beat your ass in reality. I would have done it.
Perhaps they intend to place all blame
Absolutely
on
not.
past and future psychotic
I would have been like,
breakdowns on
forget
our
mementos. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna beat you up in reality, and then I'm gonna go into mementos and beat you up. Oh, whoops! I hit my laptop.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Listen, Yusuke, you're not wrong.
What? So this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
Okay, listen, this is all a group effort to deciding all of our targets, so it's equally everyone's fault. And it's settled.
And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
And the kick to Morgana.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
He was gonna sell you off to a fucking family. He might as well be a fucking criminal. Is that illegal? I don't know. I don't know if it's like technically illegal to do what he did with that, but to me it's illegal. That's messed up.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
And do what? What?
Haru?
Nothing would have changed if you did that. You'd be in a shitty ass situation.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
Yeah.
God! Fuck! Ah!
Yeah.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. They baited us. We lost sight of our goal. I don't know. Okay. Well, when I played this originally, I think... Well, I mean, you guys did get baited. But I feel like you guys did lose sight of your goal because you got a little too focused on a big target to make the Phantom Thieves popular instead of... I mean, you know, Okumura was still doing fucked up stuff. But it seemed more so like you guys chose him for the popularity aspect, the whole poll thing. I know there was like this whole thing going on. I know. I don't know. I felt like a lot of it was about getting popular. It was like a big part of the focus, especially for Ryuji.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Yeah, and Morgana had that whole scene, you know, it's the whole thing.
Agreed.
We had a whole
At the
moment,
time,
guys.
We only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, and everyone's so wishy-washy in this game, okay? One second they love you, the next
Yeah.
second they hate you.
That really is it.
Yeah.
I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, it's not... It's only, like, natural or, like, normal that you guys would get caught up in that, you know?
I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
Okay, we weren't doing fucked up shit like those same type of adults, but yes.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, they're essentially like superheroes, so it's very normal that that happened. I think all superheroes are kind of like that, actually.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it!
Hey, listen. It's not over till it's over.
I know that
That's
we've
what
been
they say.
set up, and that I was a complete idiot too.
Listen, it's everyone's fault. We all fucked up.
But still, it's so damn frustrating.
Yeah.
Of course I want to do something about this.
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate.
We can still fix this.
However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Yes. Hey, listen, we've gotten this far.
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
If we do nothing, we're gonna be arrested. So we might as well do something.
Hey, what should we do?
We'll overcome this. We haven't lost yet. Let's turn the tables. We haven't lost yet.
Yeah.
You know what vibe this is giving? In the like shows or the movies where people are just like, let's get the band back together, and like the one guy gets up and he says that, and everyone's like, you're right. You're right. We can still play our instruments. We can still do this. It's kind of giving off that vibe.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
Listen, we got this. We've gotten this far.
We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
Yeah. Got this.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
You gotta get revenge for your mom.
Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Me kissing up to Akechi.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna go about it. Please, I need some free time to kiss up with this character that I don't like. I don't like him.
Hey, it's me.
And give me all the sob story in the world. I don't like him.
About me yelling earlier,
Hey, listen, it's all good.
being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit.
It is.
I lost it.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
listen, it's okay. I would have done the same thing. It's very normal. I don't mind. I know how you feel. I don't mind.
Really? That's good.
See, he's cool, calm, and collected. I would not be.
Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero.
You are a hero.
It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
It happens.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets.
Hey, listen. The targets don't do anything for justice. They all do their own thing for themselves. They're always doing fucked up shit for their own selfish reason, nothing to help anyone else.
I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You're being too hard on yourself. Things will change, things will turn. Going to give up. Things will turn around.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
I love my boy Ryuji.
See ya.
He's so cautious. Or was it cautious of everything? Not caution. Not that. Got a message from Akechi. He wants us together at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow, that's sudden. Since this is directly after the reward announcement, there must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. I was gonna say
We've
calamity.
reached a crucial moment.
Very different.
There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Morgana, please. I need to hang out with these people. You're gonna be like, let's go to bed.
Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind this. Morgana, as much as I love you, I do wish you would stop telling me to go to bed, because I already know. I'm gonna hit M. I'm gonna hit M, and I'm not gonna be able to leave. I can't leave. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Come on. Yeah, I do know he bleached his hair blonde. I think it was mentioned before, or something like that. Because didn't the teacher, I forgot her name, she wanted him to dye it back black, because he was supposed to do that. Does what have to do with on? What? I don't know what on. What do you mean by that? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Can I even do anything? Okay, well, I have a DVD. Do I have anything for Guts, actually? Oh, video game. I have a video game for Guts. Oh, also, I should waste my money again on that sketchy site. I spent 50,000 yen. Let me see what I get. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I was told I'd have new stuff. Ooh. Insta-kill? I do like that. I do like that. However, I don't feel comfortable spending 10,000 yen currently. No, I'm gonna hold off a little. As fun as this is, I do want to make sure that, that when it's time, yes, that I'll have enough money to buy, new armor and at least guns. I haven't bought them new knives in the last, like, 2 palaces, because I never have enough money, and then I'm, like, finished with the palace in one day, except for the boss fight, obviously. And then I'm like, well, it's kind of a waste to get, like, under-level knives just for the next palace, essentially, so, yeah. Alright, I guess I can give it some nutrients.
Nice.
Even though I don't need to. Alright.
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I play a video game?
Yep.
No? Alright, Morgana. I guess I'm going to sleep.
Nice.
Yeah. This is just the beginning. It better be. I need time. I need time to fix up my mess. I need time.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Yeah. Yeah, they, Ryuji and An knew each other since middle school. It was mentioned before, with Ryuji just being like, you know, An's still the same as she was, in middle school and stuff.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Let's see here. Hold on. I changed, like, notifications. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, still... Hold on. Fuck. I did the same fucking accident. Well... See, usually I don't have an issue reading the thing. I guess it's just a bad placement for, this game because of the lettering and the white outline board with the... Yeah. It's just a bad mix for this game. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see who it was again. I'm sorry. I know it was long. I know it was a long name. That's about it. Let's see. Also, do you want to smoke that? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh. What? That's interesting. Is that something you, like, read somewhere, or is that just something you just, like, picked up on? So that's impressive. I did not know that. Huh.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late.
I forgot this man was speaking.
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship.
I'm so
have
sure.
the power to change this.
I'm so sure.
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Shit! I didn't mean to skip that. No, I accidentally clicked it wrong. I accidentally clicked... I can't go back. I can't go back.
What exactly do you intend us to do?
I didn't mean to do that. It was so much dialogue, too. Oh, I skipped his fucking... Wait, didn't I save recently? Or did I miss that? Did I... Didn't I save the night prior? I don't remember if I did or not. If you guys remember, a yes or no would be good. So I could just, you know, go back real quick and read his crazy spiel. Oh, I can't believe I skipped that. I feel bad. I feel bad. Also, you know, you need to be able to grasp his bullshittedness from his dialogue. Did I save recently? Do you guys know? I don't know if I did. I don't remember if I did. Fuck. I don't know if I did. Okay.
That's a good question.
Ugh,
But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Akechi. No. No, you can't. What?
Quit effing around.
That's right.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well.
Yeah.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
Yeah. I don't like
The
this
police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
I need to be careful of accidentally forwarding that much.
True.
I've done
I'm
it
the
twice
only one
this
who's
stream.
ascertained your true identities.
I usually don't mess up like that. Usually I like accidentally click once. I usually don't accidentally click F.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
Great. Love
We
that.
don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
We're
I'll
built
be blunt.
different now.
I'm
We've
thinking
grown.
of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Okay.
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Really?
You know, this is gonna make you very guilty. I'm just saying. I don't know why we're being blackmailed into this. You're just
Is
as
this
guilty
to
as
prevent
we
the
are
investigation
in
agency's
their eyes.
recklessness?
Precisely.
Right.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
I mean, she's desperate. She wants that, she wants the promotion.
What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Yeah.
You saying the police would do such a thing?
They would.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought.
A-cap. Anyway, yeah.
Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
Yeah.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Yeah.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Well, I need to buy
so
pens.
That's why.
Sounds really random. But I need to buy pens and stuff. So later when I hang out with the Akechi, our relationship will go up because I give him pens. Because I think he'll like those.
The truth will be covered up. And an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Yeah, your ethics. Okay. Alright.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
Yeah.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I heard that Hifumi was supposed to be another member of the fucking Phantom Thieves, but she got fucking done dirty because they already had Makoto, and they were like, oh, her role in the game would be as a strategist or something, and that's already very similar to Makoto, who we already have, and the game is long. So we don't want to make a whole like palace for Hifumi. Instead, you know, we already have her like model. We're just gonna have her as a side character. So my girl, my favorite girl, was supposed to be part of the main cast, and so I still have a little bit of beef with Makoto for that, and the fact that because of that, well, there's that. And also, she's considered like the canon girl in the game. She's considered canon in the mangas or something like that. And I'm like, that's not right. It was supposed to be my girl Hifumi. I don't like that. So yeah. Anyway, I only found out about that after I already started dating Hifumi in the first game, I think, or I started becoming like interested in her. And I was like so pissed. I was like, Makoto, me and you have beef. We still have a little bit of beef, but I will say the anger has subsided a lot through the course of the game, the first time, and this time as well. Also, I have Strikers on the Switch. I'm at probably the last day of Strikers. I was holding on. I was like, I'm not gonna finish this game, because when I finish this game, the same thing's gonna happen as when I finished this game the first time. I'm gonna cry. And I was like, I'm not ready to say goodbye. I'm not ready yet. So I still haven't finished it, even though I've had it for like a year and a half now. And I'm literally on the last day. I'm holding on. I'm holding on for dear life. I was like, I'm not ready. But I probably should finish it because I'm playing this now. So it will help me like ease through the motions. Just like, I said bye to them there, but I'm saying hi to them here, so it's fine. I'm weird. It's fine. It's, you know.
So how about it?
I'm emotional. It's all good.
Will you agree to my plan?
I have no choice, do I?
Even
Do
though
I
you're
catch you?
particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
I mean, he's blackmailing us. He's already getting his hands dirty.
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
Uh-huh.
There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
What is it? You tell me.
She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further.
You know, I don't like that. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna try and look at this. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I need to really focus. Oh. Thanks for the follow dark. Okay, I was able to see that one. But I don't like the tone that you said that in. You said that in the villainly tone. This is how you sounded to me. Very villainy. Add a different essence to it. I don't like that.
They
Highly
can't go
sus.
public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
You can't go public. You're in like the same universe doing the same type of stuff already. You already awakened a persona. You can't even. Technically, you're already corrupt. You've already ruined the fucking investigation. Why are we falling for this?
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
I'm so sure. My poor girl Hifumi. She could have been in the game.
What do you mean?
Let's see, Oh, have you not met Hifumi in the... You see, I can't go on a date with her because I'm currently in this whole story thing. And also, I'm gonna have to hang out with Akechi 24/7 all of a sudden now. I'm gonna have to turn down Hifumi, my favorite girl. I'm gonna have to say no to dates to hang out with Akechi, which sucks. But she is the best girl. And have you not met her? It's possible. I've heard some players go throughout the whole game and they don't meet Hifumi, and that's so fucked up because they put her in an area that like it's possible where people won't go out their way to meet her when she was supposed to be part of the main cast. You should at least make her like a really upfront type of side character that you can easily meet. But whatever. I know you don't have to. I'm so devastated by that, and it makes so much sense. She's so passionate about her fucking shogi. She's always like, bam, and then she role plays during her shogi. She's like, bam, I'm the fucking queen, and then blah blah blah, and I'm like, yes, you go Hifumi, get into it. It's not fair. She would have been great. I love her so much. She's so sweet and she's so intelligent. I love it.
You're gonna tell us to
I love
announce
her.
our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
Ugh. I mean, he already said that.
As expected from Onijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm assuming it's Haru, because she's the last one, but I don't know. Imagine if they like just uprooted into the middle of the game and they're like, okay, we're gonna move this space back and we're another character. Anyway, you know what also pisses me off more? It hurts me. This hurts. Anyway, Justice, I love this game so much. I love this game so much, and because I love this game so much, I haven't played Golden yet. I will be playing Golden in the future. Haven't played it yet, so, you know, no spoilers for that. But because I love Persona 5 so much, I'm like, you know what, Atlas? I love Atlas. They can take all my money. They can have all of it. When I'm done playing this, you know, at some point when I see it on sale on the Switch, I'm gonna buy it for the Switch. Because why not? They deserve my money. But my grievance is what they did with Hifumi. They did her dirty. It's not right. Also, Queen doesn't even make sense for Makoto's name, so they should have at least changed that. Like, make it something that makes it. She rides a motorcycle. She rides a motorcycle and she's in a biker outfit. Why is she named Queen? It makes no sense. At least change that. I don't think that's a hard change. Put some respect on my girl Hifumi's name. Come on.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Yeah, it's my biggest grievance. Also, because in Strikers, you know, I like Strikers a lot. It's fun. It's a different way of fighting. I heard it's like the game Dynasty Warriors or something. I've never played that one. But I've never played that franchise. But they don't have any of the side characters in the game. So it's just you and your main crew. So, yeah, no Hifumi for me. And then there's like certain scenes where Ryuji's like, I don't know, he's like, we should have girlfriends or something like, or like out looking for girls or something like that. Or we're riding a, what's it called? A Ferris wheel? And then he's like, you know, he says something and then says something about like, man, we should be riding this Ferris wheel with like girls or something like that. And then I'm just like, I'm just like, yeah, I already have someone. And then he's like, what? Who? Really? And I was like, yep, I do. You know, I have someone back there. You know, I've already, yeah. We're doing long distance currently.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
Great.
I'm flattered to hear that.
You could not have me in this game, because I'd be, if he's blackmailing us, I'd be blackmailing him with the blackmail that he used on us, because it works the same way.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Seek justice with blackmail? Questionable.
Because of sickening human beings.
Uh-huh.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal.
Uh-huh.
It's simply an absurd grudge.
Okay.
And extremely personal.
Alright, my guy. You know what? You're sounding a little villainly here. You're looking a little villainly. However, I respect you owning up to the fact that you hold grudges. And this is a grudge. And it's personal. I respect that. I respect it.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
I still hate you. Sure, you think? I don't see it, honestly. I don't.
I can't really explain it. But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
Yeah.
We're
That's true.
similar,
Wait, what? I do, okay, that would make sense. Hold on. Because she's like, you know, she's always in her, well, wait, hold on. No, they would have to, I was like, that makes sense. And now I'm like, nah, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Never mind. Because I was like, okay, she's kind of observing all the time. You know, she's not in the main cast for fighting. which makes sense. But then I was like, I don't know, there's the whole dynamic with like Sojiro going on that they added pretty early on. That's a little weird. They also put her kind of in the late middle of the game. That's a little, I wonder how they did that.
Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all.
But if they could do that, they could have added Hifumi. Who's gonna complain about a longer game?
Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I will, because I have to kiss your ass now. We will. It's not a bad deal. We don't have a choice. Fine. Fine.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
Yeah, I feel like the group wouldn't be the same if Futaba wasn't there. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though.
Yeah.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Oh. I forgot about that part. Well, I remember she had a palace, but I forgot about her being like, yes. I know she is corrupt. I forgot about that. Let's see here. That's fair. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. That's what? Wait, okay. But if they already released the game, why go through the effort to add in a new version of the main game with Futaba in it? Why not just cut your losses and just kind of like call it a day? Because it's already been released. And if people aren't complaining like, oh, I feel like this something very specific that is Futaba's type of story is missing, then why add it in? It's weird. Also, I'm like very intrigued now. Now I'm just like, I kind of want to play the original Japanese version now. But, you know, it'll be very hard to get my hands on, it seems, which is unfortunate. Or it's gonna be like $300 and that's gonna suck. But I'm very intrigued. I feel like it'll kind of be like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna like make me slightly uncomfortable because I'm like, wow, all these scenes are like missing her, and yeah, it's just gonna like give me a slightly uncomfortable vibes, just like this is weird. It's a world without her, and it's odd. I won't be used to it. Oh. Oh. That's really cool. I didn't know about that. That's really cool. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, no, now I'm like, I kind of want to play that game. But at the same time, I won't, because I'll just feel kind of like weird and also kind of like a little sad. I'm just like, wow, it's empty. Because I already know what the game's like with her, and so it'll be weird if I had the game without her.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason.
Well, she's going after us.
Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
That's fair.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
Great.
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Hey, listen, you already broke out your persona. Which means you already know how to fight.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
She won't.
Of course not. It's just...
Makoto was once a snitch, but she is no longer a snitch. And I respect
that. You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's all good.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
She was. This is about her sister. I mean, it makes sense that she is, but...
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
Yeah.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Yeah. I hope I still have time to fix things. I wish they had a little bit of a heads up, like, hey, yo, yeah, you're kind of... You need to hang out with these characters, just like a prefix at the beginning of the game. Like, these new characters, make sure to prioritize them.
Not only that, Goro
It's
Akechi?
necessary. Absolutely necessary.
Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yeah.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Yeah.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Yeah, we're all of a sudden not criminals.
Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief?
Yeah. And you had a change of heart.
If this is all true,
And you had no
I was
clue.
out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Okay.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right. Do you believe me now? That's not all. Sure. That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything.
I don't know if you're willing to forge evidence. You know, you're getting into the corrupt. I have a palace zone, but if you're out of your palace, you know, you probably won't be willing to forge evidence to arrest us in order to get a promotion.
Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility.
It still would be, but you would find genuine evidence, as opposed to planting something.
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
She's invested in this too.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about? I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
She is drawn into this story.
Hey! You need to keep your focus.
Get it together, my guy. Get it together.
It seems you're completely worn out.
Yeah.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Haven't lost yet. I'm not alone. Justice wins in the end. I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
Yep.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
What? There's only 4 to 5. It's not fair. Come on. I was expecting more of a like, yeah, they released like 200 copies and then they all got like, they did their best to get their hands on them and they burned them or something. But at least 200. That's not 4 or 5. I need someone with that game to have a gameplay of it so I can watch it. Although they probably won't, because they're like,
at a certain point,
it's a collector's edition.
Most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Yeah, you were being toyed with. But I would love to watch someone play like the original version, the actual original version. Even though it's weird and it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable and kind of sad that Futaba's not there, I am very curious how things would have changed.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Yeah.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Well, yeah. Yep. Yeah. She's getting invested in this story. I appreciate that. Sweet.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet.
Okay.
There's something I need to confirm with you.
Like what?
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What
Yeah.
happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Who knows? Lots of me hanging out with Akechi despite what I actually want to do. Also, I don't. Okay, like this is probably
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
this is probably the most controversial opinion of like the Persona 5 franchise. I know everyone loves Akechi. Okay, I've finished the game before. You can give me the boohoo sob story. At most, I will hate him less, but I still dislike him. And then I'm replaying the game, right? So at the beginning of the game, he's still an asshole. So it compiles, and I'm like, man, I hate him again. Even though I hated him less by the end of the game, I hate him just as much again. I'm tired of him.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her.
Let's see here. You should play more Persona 5. It's really fun. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, I mean, that also makes sense. I heard when they, like, made Futaba, she was supposed to have, like, black hair, but they thought that made her look too generic or something like that, so they gave her red hair.
Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
And if she was just, like, an extra, like, character design they had, like, laying around somewhere, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't... What is... Let's see here. Oh, yeah. It's not the right game. One day I should try to get my hands on, like, a Persona 5 character design book or something. But I do have the Persona 4 Arena game character design book. I found it in a... I don't live in New York or anything like that. I don't live anywhere cool like that. But I did take a little trip to New York over the summer, and I saw the book in this bookstore that I didn't know was famous, but apparently it's a famous bookstore. I think it starts with a K. It's like a really long name. I know a lot of like mangakas and stuff like that. They've gone to the bookstore, so they have illustrations that they've signed on the wall and stuff. I didn't know it was famous. I just thought it was a really cool bookstore. It had 3 floors. The top floor was all like manga and like anime and stuff. The bottom floor was like normal stuff, but like a really big variety of stuff. I also have a photography book from this photographer I was following on Instagram for a while that I found there. It was really cool. I've been wanting to get that book, but I was like, I don't want to pay for shipping. So I didn't have to because I found it. And then on the bottom floor, they had a bunch of like Japanese imports of their magazines, like the magazines that come with like bags and like items and stuff, which was really cool. But they're like $30. So I was like, I don't know about that. I'm gonna get some other stuff, like keychains and stuff. They had stuffed animals. They had mini book bags down there, like all the Japanese imports you can think of outside of like food stuff they had there that related to like stationaries and books and magazines and stuff. It was so cool.
I can look up more, you know. Steph
I know
has
you
her
can.
repertoire of underwear.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Futaba.
A girl shouldn't say things like that.
I mean, we don't need to know her repertoire
tell her
repertoire of underwear. We don't need to know that. Don't do that. That's impressive. What else can you dig up? Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that.
Listen, we don't need it. It's an invasion of privacy and not necessary for our case.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice...
Yeah?
Ow! Same as always.
Huh?
Let me finish first.
Are you sick?
There's something else we want you to look into.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I just remembered something. I see. I remembered something from the first time I played it. Vaguely. Very, 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 very vaguely. Now for today's news on the train. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with the legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of the governmental disbandment. No, I was like, do I get free time? What are we? Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We were never told where we'd meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? The government office district. Kazumi Gaseki. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, I've never heard of that place. I've been there, though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Well, just look at the map. It's impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet, I think, building is right near there too. For real? That's kind of scary. What kind of scary place are we going to? We can't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? Going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. Be heading into a lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Damn.
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
Oh, also that reminds me, I think it was like 2 days ago or something, 3 days ago. I was playing this game, and Morgana said the most out-of-pocket thing to Futaba. As like a comeback for I think Futaba calling him a cat or something like that. I don't remember. And then they just all brushed over it. It was something about how like she was like a shut-in recently, and I was like, yo, let's chill. I was like, damn, no one's blinking an eye at that? Okay.
I rarely get to see
felt like that was a
Sai-san
little out
directly,
of pocket,
but I figured out her course of action.
Okay, so I always use Morgana because I love Morgana. So Morgana, Haru, and I had... Oh, no, I ended up... Okay, so I kept losing when I was using Makoto, but then I added Ryuji. And I feel like that on top of the extra psychic ring or bracelet, whatever jewelry I gave for Haru really helped. I also got something from Morgana as well. I don't think that was like really necessary for me to beat it, but I added that, I gave that to Morgana as well to help his like win, just because I use him a lot, so I think it'll be really worth it. But yeah, but Ryuji was really useful because the lightning could shock them so they couldn't move, so at least if they were gonna attack us, they, like, some of them wouldn't be able to move because they're still shocked. And then you could also get technical attacks in because they're currently shocked, which I thought was, you know, useful sometimes. But yeah, I felt like the shock was like really useful, and the stuff was really useful. That being said though, I was playing on normal. I brought it down from hard. So if you're playing on normal, it should help. That's what I did.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Great. Okay. Makes sense.
For real?
We got this.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
I don't want to like rest my legs more, but I don't have any space.
Well then?
Alright. Okay. Did it.
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It was a shut-in.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
I doubt anyone else would want to hang out with you, Akechi.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You do that.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
It's the biggest fucking lie I've heard all, like, this entire game. He has neither of those.
She's praising you, I believe.
Even he doesn't believe
Then
it.
shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It does.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Also, it's kind of sad to think about Futaba's model just kind of like sitting somewhere collecting dust for years. It's just weird to think about.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
It's also interesting to think about how Catherine was like their tester game for this game. And then Catherine ended up actually being like, you know, it's a different type of game, but it's like also a really good game. And originally the character models for like Catherine, they were just like testing that out for like Persona 5, which is interesting.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Yes, but no legally in Japan, or at least I've heard.
We played cards during the school trip.
But it might as well be considered actual gambling.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Yeah.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Oh, Morgana's so cute. Oh, I love him. He has his moments, but I love him.
Huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Yeah, I played Catherine Full Body with my friend. We were kind of like doing a couch co-op thing. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people hate Mona though, but I'm just like, I love him so much. He's so cute. He's so cute. Like, you know. It's like how a cat is, you know? They might scratch you up a lot, but you still love them. You still want to hug them. And give them all the love. And that's how I feel about Morgana. He says some out-of-pocket stuff to Ryuji, and I'm like, ooh. But I'm like, I still love you. I love you a lot.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed.
Sometimes.
That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
I do want to keep playing. However, it is almost 9 a.m. and I woke up at 3 p.m. yesterday. My sleep schedule's been all type of messed up. So maybe another hour more. Yeah. I might say that. It might be a little more than an hour. Who knows?
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Usually I don't stream at the time that I stream. I usually stream at like 12 a.m. or like 1 a.m. At night. I usually do like late night streams, not like late night, early morning, starting at like 4 streams. So, yeah.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
That's true.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
My
Phantom
annoyance.
thieves can't go around using the real
The
names,
pain in my
right?
neck.
It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
Yeah. Except for Makoto's, which doesn't make sense because it was supposed to be for Hifumi, so I don't know why they didn't rename it. They could have just renamed it. I'm just saying. I feel like it wouldn't have been like a hard fix.
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
You're not cool enough for that.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
You're not cool enough to be a raven.
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't played Persona 4 Golden, so I've not met Teddy, so I have no opinions on him yet. Oh. Well, you have fun with that. You have fun with that.
Got it.
Yeah, I
Now
don't.
then, let's head into the courthouse.
I don't really have anything to keep me on a schedule anymore, type of thing. And when I do that, I usually end up becoming like nocturnal, which is an issue for like appointments and stuff like that. I am trying to get something to like kind of keep like a schedule for me, but things haven't been working out. So here I am, streaming at weird times. Well, I guess it's like a normal time for a lot of people, but usually streaming at weird times.
Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. And
I should write
save.
something.
It's been a while. Okay, let's see. Let me check how long the recording has been. Yeah, I can start a new.